Okay, start the timer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh! Let's get ready to rumble!
Love sesame seeds.
Oh, great. And how do you feel about using them in today's challenge?
So good. I don't think Jim knows what a sesame seed is.
He doesn't.
Ooh! Chill. Tell us how you feel about sesame seeds.
Honestly, I've never really used sesame seeds at all. And so I'm a little nervous because my dishes are based around sesame oil with hopefully some toasted sesame seeds. So we'll see if I can pull some good flavors out.
Well, those are both delicious ingredients. Do you think you'll win the challenge?
Oh yeah, for sure. In fact, the app is programmed to make me win no matter what.
What?
Anybody named Jim
This is
automatically
fixed.
It's all my fault.
Ooh, ask Judge Mackenzie, who asks me this.
You asked
do.
me that.
All
You
right.
didn't see it in the joke.
Have you consumed a lot of sesame seeds? Yes, I love hummus and tahini.
Apparently you do because you got a 40-pound bag of them.
Yes, exactly. Do you like it?
I should make granola.
I
That would've
love
been awesome.
sesame seeds. I am looking forward to trying each dish and all the variety of sesame seed flavor it has to offer. Lisa,
Okay.
do you think the chefs will have a hard time creating dishes with sesame seeds?
I kind of think so, because sesame seeds, I think it's going to be hard to get a lot of that flavor. Although sesame oil has quite a lot of it. But Adam does have a ton of sesame seeds available to him, so he might be able to pack that sesame seed
bag.
flavor in.
Yes, Adam. How are you using today's ingredients?
So I am preparing a salad bowl all-in-one kind of meal deal that features a house-made tahini and roasted or toasted sesame seeds as a topping. So we'll double feature the sesame seeds tonight. We're not going to use any sesame oil because I thought that might be a cop-out.
Oh, jeez.
It is, I'll have to admit. But when you taste what I make, it
Yeah.
won't matter. You'll just realize it is a
Water.
cop-out, but that's cute.
Chef Jim, what are you cooking with sesame seeds today?
So, I'm making 3 things.
What?
Roasted potatoes with some sesame oil and jalapeno and tomato and chervil salsa. See how that goes. I think it's going to be tasty. And then baby spinach and arugula salad with mustard and sesame seed with a little bit of sesame oil, a tiny bit of sesame seed oil in that. And then the main part is going to be some wing cod with black sesame seeds on top.
So, Chef Jen, I didn't realize that sesame seed oil was the secret ingredient.
I know, he did not.
So this is a very creative
I've never used sesame seeds,
mixture.
so I had no idea if I could even do it, you know?
I'm just giving you crap.
Oh, I know.
Because you read
Oh,
vinegar.
Judge Mackenzie, how do you think the chefs are doing today? I think they're doing good. Because I have no idea what Jim is doing. And Adam is pretty easygoing most of the time, so I can't really base it off of his emotions. So I'm going to say they're both doing really great.
I'm going to have to sue you guys.
And they seem like they're having fun
My
too,
own
but they're
food
also
food.
giving each
You
other
know, that works
crap.
out for me.
Yeah.
I sue you?
Judge Lisa, do the chefs look like they are under a lot of pressure in the kitchen?
Not yet. They both seem pretty composed
Oh my god, this olive oil smells amazing.
and really confident.
Are you comfortable using sesame seeds?
I love sesame seeds.
That wasn't the question.
Well, yeah, the question was, are you comfortable using sesame?
Shut up, developers. I've made tahini in the past a number of times. It's always been as an ingredient for hummus. But I do feel comfortable. I've always loved sesame seeds, and it's kind of fun to get to feature them. I hope they play well enough as the feature ingredient of this dish.
Although I make a ton of different kinds of salsa, so I'm usually pretty good at knowing things to mix together. So this time I tried to pick some things that will go with sesame, and but otherwise, no, I've never made even this kind of fish before.
All right,
Now it's time to
Judge
think of more.
Mackenzie. Do the chefs look like they are under a lot of pressure in the kitchen? Yes. A lot of pressure.
I would appreciate that.
Jim's rushing around like
Jeff,
with
let's
his
just sing a
aluminum
little bit of
foil.
David Bowie for us.
Adam's got his sesame seed stuff. I don't know what he's doing with that, but that's interesting. And something else is in the oven. There's a lot of stuff I think that needs to be in the oven that
It is.
can't fit in the oven right now. I
I've
think
got to
time
take
is
these out.
against these guys.
I don't know. I feel like
What do you think the chefs are doing today?
I think they're doing pretty good. A little bit frantic right now. Things heated up in the kitchen, and they're moving a lot faster than they were originally. So I think there's a little bit of panic.
Chef Adam, do you think you're going to make it in time today? Because you have 12 minutes left.
I will absolutely make my main dish.
There's a bonus dish?
There's always a bonus dish.
Well, Jim's making 3. I think it might be close.
The clock is ticking with 11 minutes left. Do you think you're going to make it in time?
It's gonna be close. The problem I'm having is I think I'm gonna be done a little bit too soon.
Do you think the chefs are going to make it? I think they're going to make it, but I'm not sure the quality of the food.
I don't know. Chef Jim just burned his sesame seeds, so yikes.
Just under a minute left.
So what I've created is a kale salad that features chickpeas, a house-made tahini sauce, flatbread croutons, roasted sweet potatoes, feta cheese. So it's all a kind of Mediterranean feel. It has all of the ingredients of hummus, but separated out and then poured over a kale salad.
It looks like there's some quinoa in here.
There is quinoa for a little. We need to add a superfood to every dish.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a bite of meal. Because it's kind of hard. It's really good.
It's also topped with roasted sesame seeds to double feature the secret ingredient.
I like the, what is it, the crouton?
The floutons.
I like the sweet and sour. Because the kale just by itself is really sour because of the lemon.
Mm-hmm.
But the sweet potato balances it out really well. What have you created for us to taste today?
So I've made 3 things. I made some ling cod that is topped with some toasted black and white sesame seeds. It's also got a mixture of sesame oil, salt and pepper, and a little bit of lemon on it. And then there's roasted purple potatoes with salsa that's kind of a play on your normal Mexican salsa, Spanish salsa, and that it has some chervil in it to replace the cilantro, and then it has sesame oil and ground sesame seeds in it, and then salt, pepper, and a little bit of red wine vinegar. And then there's a spinach and arugula salad with a little bit of mustard seed and some blended or chopped sesame seeds, and then some roasted sesame seeds on top. So hopefully it'll all go well together.
I'm
You can go ahead.
really surprised by the arugula with the sesame. Because arugula is so bitter. And it kind of already has that. Because sesame is a little bit bitter too, but I feel like they really complement each other. That's really interesting. I kind of want this fish served over an arugula sesame